why is it that we need to wear a seatbelt in an airplane? Have you ever wondered about that? Now, of course, we all know that if we don't wear our seatbelts, we'll be in trouble with the cabin crew. And more importantly, if there's a crash, we could be seriously injured or even killed. But it's not just about crashes. There's another very good reason why wearing a seatbelt on an airplane is so important. If you're not wearing your seatbelt and there's turbulence, you could actually be thrown from your seat. Now that may sound dramatic, but it has happened on several occasions. And this has nothing to do with crashes at all. But while flight, make sure that you have your seatbelt on and that all of your items are stowed away properly. Because those cabin crew, they're not just looking after you, they're looking after everyone else on board as well. Now, before I tell you what that is, if you're enjoying this, please do give it a like because it does help a lot. Now back to your question. Now, of course, when you're in the airport, you have all of your carry-on luggage with you. Now, when you're on an airplane and the seatbelt sign is on, the only place that you should really be is seated in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. Because if there is turbulence and the plane suddenly drops or rises very quickly, you can be seriously injured if you're not wearing your seatbelt. Now, of course, turbulence is not that common. You can go a whole year without experiencing any turbulence at all. But when you get those sudden drops or rises, unfastened items in the cabin can become deadly projectiles. That overhead bin, that suitcase that you put up there, it could come down and hit you, or even worse, hit someone else. And the same goes for items in the seat back pocket in front of you. So if you're not wearing your seatbelt, you might find that you're holding on for dear life to your backpack, which is great. But the problem is, when that item in front of you, in the seat back pocket, or in the overhead compartment, comes hurtling towards you. And therefore, you could be seriously injured. You've got your hand luggage, you've got your backpack, you've got all of these things with you. And it is very easy to just put them at the seat next to you, or at the seat in front of you, or even above you in the overhead compartment. The problem is, when the seatbelt sign comes on, because then we need to be able to put all of that stuff away and have access to the seatbelt. If you don't, well, the cabin crew are going to come over and ask you to do so. And if you don't, well, they might even ask you to move seats. But there's another reason, and this is the big one. So please, always wear your seatbelt when it's asked in flight. And actually, the same goes for turbulence. Now, I'm not going to go into the takeoff and landing part because we all know that we need to wear our seatbelts for that. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.